let's check on you. You were diagnosed positive COVID-19 not too long ago. So, how are you feeling?
I'm doing so much better. Actually, this is my second day rejoining the family. I was in self isolation for 14 days. So I get a little bit of the camaraderie back and get to hang out with the family again. So I'm doing so much better.
Colton, were you sick for all 14 days?
No, I would say it was only pretty aggressive for 5 days, two of which the Saturday and Sunday was very bad. I was to a point where I was scared for the first time a little bit, but the medicines that the president and the CDC and everybody has been talking about, I actually was prescribed. So they worked for me, and I'm not a medical professional, but it showed a little bit of promise.
Well, take us back to the beginning. What did you feel? What were your symptoms? What made you think something's wrong?
Well, it started just with a mild headache and body aches, and then I think the thing for me where it really turned and became serious was I woke up and my bed was completely wet. I had night sweats like no other, and then a cough followed. And the cough isn't the bad part about it. It's a shortness of breath because when you cough, you can't breathe at the same time. And I always tell people it felt like I had 20% access to my lungs, and the scariest part was just feeling like you had to breathe. Nobody thinks because normal breathe operate, but I had to I felt my lungs. I had to tell my lungs to breathe.
Did you initially, Colton, think that was what was happening, or was it unmistakable?
No, you know what? I actually just was praying. Even when I had the test, I got tested, and then my results came 2 days later. I still was hoping and praying that I had the flu. And I thought it was mental too at the time. I was like, oh, it's just everybody's talking about this, and I'm infatuated with it right now. So I think that's why I'm telling myself I might have it. But and I didn't know this, but I had been practicing social distancing and everything, but it could stay in you within 2 weeks, and I definitely wasn't doing it for the full 2 weeks. So it was, yeah, people need to take it serious.
Colton, you
Well,
know
we are
what?
glad
That's
to be
that's
on
a
the mend.
really that's a really bad prayer when you're praying that it's the flu, right? That's
Yeah.
that's not a good prayer, right?